Girl, I love that. I woke up this morning and listened to what you just sent. Great. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Okay. Well, my name is Phyllis Nash, and I'm so glad to be before you this morning. It is beautiful in Chicago, sunshiny day, looking for great things. And hey, I got a born day coming, so I'm excited. Another turn around the sun. Thank you, Jesus. Not today, it's Sunday, but I already started celebrating. So I want to celebrate with you guys. It's coming up to the end of the month. We're getting ready to kill it for the Orlando trip. I know a lot of you all are out there, and if you aren't out there and didn't do it, you got all day today, because guess what it is? It's Black Friday in July. That's right, Black Friday in July, guys. And so I just put some paper to the pen to the paper, and I just said, you know what? If you were to go out and find 10 new customers, people you probably talked to already about this phenomenal company and our phenomenal products, I bet you could find 10 new people that you said, guess what? We got 40% off. 40% off. And you can get 40% off if you spend whatever they spend. But let's take it back to the contest. From $50 to $150. If it's a brand new customer, that brand new customer gets to try our phenomenal products, takes 40% off, and you're going to get five extra points towards your Florida trip. But again, think about the CV that's created from that sale. That also goes into your CV. And if you're trying to go to bronze, to silver, to gold, to platinum, all of this is applying. All of this is going. But in addition, because they spent from $50 to $150, you get an extra 5 points. So just let's say on the 5 points alone, if you got 10 people to do that, that's an extra 50. Now, if you were to go out there and get 10 people to do $151 up to $499, that's going to give you an extra 200 points, guys. So right then and there, you got 250 points. And your customer is a brand new customer is getting 40% off. Now, 40% off. How is that, Phyllis? Well, 30% is going to automatically be that tiered discount. But if they're a brand new customer and they have to get that 20%, that 20 extra points for the Florida trip, then you got to put into the coupon, save 10, all caps, the number 10, and then hit apply. So now that gives them an extra 10%. So again, for all new customers that spend anywhere from $50 to $150, and you're gonna pick up an extra 5 points, but that's not including what's going to be accumulating, whether it's going to be bronze, silver, gold, or platinum. That's in addition to that. Or if they spend up to from 151 up to 499, you're going to pick up an additional. You're going to get 20 points for that brand new customer. I keep emphasizing it. It's a brand new customer. Now, even if it's not a brand new customer, guys, you're still building CV as those customers are buying their product. They're getting 30% off. You're getting more CV. So those numbers are continuously adding up. You might be able to hit bronze. You're going to get 50 points. If you hit platinum, silver, you're going to get 100 points. Gold and platinum, you still get extra points. So there's so many ways to take advantage of this day. If you just starting, if you saying, hey, I'm gonna go for it because I'm gonna get on the phone and I'm not gonna stop until I have me 500 points for this trip, and you are done, and you did it all in one day. It can be done, guys. I know it can be done. Now let's get some rules so you don't get disappointed. That means your customer's order is going to be over $100 and something, because remember, what you're basing this on is that subtotal has to say anywhere from $50 to $150 for you to get those points for a new customer. Okay, it can not be plus with the tax included. It's got to be after the 40% discount. If that subtotal says 150, you're good to get those 5 extra points. In the other scenario, if it's over that $151 to get the 20 extra points, it has to be the subtitle. So that order is going to probably cost, is going to show 200 and something. When you pull out that 40%, it might show even more than that. But when you pull out that 40%, it's got to say $150 or more to get that extra 20 points. I'm going to let you all ask questions if you're confused by anything, because I want you to get it straight. The other thing is, if you buy a black card pack, again, Christmas in July, you can add another 150 points onto that trip going to Florida. So guys, there's not anybody that's hearing my voice that cannot make that trip. And you know that pack is going to be phenomenal, because think about this. If you get that pack, you know, right then and there, you have access to at least 8 of those special prices, those solo packages. That pack will bring you back immediately when you sell out of your pack, the 49 or 59, whatever the price is going to be, but where you're going to get that 4-day supply, blood test, the protein builder, the aronia berry, what else is in there? The bitters, and the chart for the blood type. You're going to have at least 8 of those that you can sell. If you're selling them for about $59, that's going to give you a return of about $472. If you sell the remaining of those blood type cards, you can pick up, if you only charge $20, and I suggest it, you can do what you want because it's yours. That's another $1,100 right then there. You have about $1,472 of your money that you put in there. Plus there's some 3 days, I think. Yeah, there is 2 7-day raw cleanses in there. So guys, you can get your money back. You can take the advantage. You can add to all your points. And I'm going to bring up Mr. Minister Willie Mooney, because he's so flat out excited about the opportunity and what Black Friday is going to mean to him and his team out there doing the work. Where are you, Willie? Have you unmuted? Let me see. There you go. Take it away. Tell them how excited you are and the possibilities you see, and everybody on this call going to Florida.
You know what? I'm super excited because it's just so possible. And I don't just see my entire team being there. Well, let me say a large percentage of my team being there, because I know they're excited. But I see a whole boatload. I don't even know if we're going to end up on a boat in Florida, but I tell you, they might have to get us a big boat. Number of people that I see going to this retail retreat, because it's just so possible. It's the way that you just broke down the math of we have the next Wednesday to take massive action with just exposing. And I thought about it today, and I was like, wow, today is Black Friday, and we normally don't get that until November. And a 40% discount, there's not a person out there that I think about in my database that have already been customers that wouldn't take advantage of 40%. And that's a realistic, conservative point. I mean, so I'm reaching out to everybody. I'm encouraging my team. I've already posted the flyer for them. Hey, it's 40% off with a new customer. With a current customer that's already used the code, it's 30%, but that's 30% in the month of July. So I'm super excited, Phyllis. Back to you.
Yeah. And let's make it clear, guys, it's new customers that are going to pick up those extra 5 and 20 points. But everybody is going to, all of that volume is going to count for your CV, so you're still not losing. But your existing customers, they're going to get 30%. And I want to put a little challenge out there, because I know seeing other people perform just gets all the excitement going. So every time you get a customer that purchased something, go on our Facebook page and say, I got one, and
that's good.
and so all day long, we'll be cheering each other on. So that's right. Go on our kind of Facebook page, and I have my emoji already that has her arm up in the air saying, "I got one." So everybody, if you don't have an emoji, just go on there, upload your video saying you got one, but represent every time you get an order. Just go on there and represent, because it's going to encourage everybody. Everybody. Now, I want to make sure you got those any questions that you might have answered. So, are there any questions about the numbers and how you want to do this? And guys, the 250, for those of you that got 500 and want to take somebody, it's real doable today. It's real doable, because that example I just shared with you gets you another 250 points on to whatever you have for this month anyway. So are there any questions before we get off this morning and go get busy?
And some people who may be brand new, please feel free to hit ** and then hit unmute on your phone.
I have a question.
Hey, Marguerite.
Hello. My only question is, where on the website do you find the Black Card pack?
Excellent question.
Dr. Roz, is it downloaded? Sylvia? Is Sylvia on here?
No, it wouldn't
Black
be down.
Friday in July.
Sylvia, is the Black Card package on the website?
No, it wouldn't be. But
Okay.
there is instructions on how to order it.
Okay. Do you want to know what items are in there, Marguerite?
I just want to know if somebody wants to order it. How do I order it?
Oh, okay. Well, anybody
Phyllis,
can handle that.
Phyllis,
Yes.
about 5 minutes ago,
Yes.
I sent out an email to everybody
Okay.
with the slides that give all the instructions that we got when she did the presentation the other day. So the instructions on how to order it, how to send in the Zelle, all of that. Check your email. You should have gotten it about 5 minutes ago.
Thank you, Dr. Ross. Any other questions?
Phyllis, I just want to mirror. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
All right. Hi, Phyllis. This is Diane. I just want to mirror what you're saying. $51 for new customers will get them the 40% off, but they must spend at least $51 as the
No. To get the 40% off, everybody has to spend at least $100.
At least $100.
Right.
Everyone, $100 will get, that's the subtotal must be $100.
Right.
And then they will get 40% off.
Thank you, Diana. That was good, because I didn't say that.
Okay, as a new customer, not only will they get the 40% off, if they put in the coupon SAVE 10 and hit apply, does that give them an additional 10%?
No, it's 30% for everybody. It's an extra 10% for new customers. But the 5 points and the 20 points are only for new customers. You know, the 5%, 5 points that you get for the trip and the 20 points, that is only for new customers.
Okay, not the points, because the points really are for me, not for the customers. I'm just talking about for the customer.
The customer gets, if they're a new customer, they get 30% off the tier discount, and then they get an additional 10% off, but you have to have them put in SAVE 10. Okay.
That's all I want, just dealing totally with the customer.
Okay.
Spend $100. Well, let's say spend $101 as your subtotal. You will get 30% additional. This is a new everyone. And if you are a new customer, put in SAVE 10, and you will get an additional 10%, which will make new customers get 40%, and everyone gets 30%. 30% off if they spend $101 as
Yeah.
their subtotal before taxes, before anything.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to mirror that because the points are going to happen anyway, and I got the point thing, but I just wanted for my customers to be able to tell them exactly what I need them to do.
Well, you can say that because you already won. But for
I
those
know,
that
but I
don't,
need, I need to help somebody else.
right. No. I'm saying I made it specific so that they know they can pick up an extra 5 points here and an
Yes,
extra
I
20
understand
points.
what you were doing. I got that, but I thank you so much for the clarification. I just have to mirror things back.
No, I understand. I'm the same way. Thank you, Diana.
Thank you, Phyllis. I appreciate you.
Anybody else? I see Paula G. You
Yes.
are.
Hi, Phyllis. This is Minister Ernestine Hatton. Good morning, everyone. Just to echo what was said, we still have 3 weeks left in our summer body boot camp, and there are so many testimonials, people losing weight, 10 pounds in a week, 6 pounds in 10 days. So 3 weeks, you can still make that happen, and you can still get that 30% off the $149, which is still an amazing steal and deal. So if there's someone who felt like, well, it's too late, it's not too late. 3 weeks is a long time. Like I said, Tracy lost 10 pounds in a week, and Paula G's been losing. So just to let your customers know, or even if it's someone that's on the call, and you don't have to come to the boot camps in person. It's all virtual as well. You still just have to do the meal plans and that and the workout. So you just have to be diligent about that. And I'm open for any questions. So that's it.
Thank you. And I've seen the difference in Tracy and Paula G. I really saw Tracy yesterday. I was like, girl, I see it. And she said, I'm trying. I said, no, you are doing it. Yes. So anybody else got questions? For me or Ernestine or anybody? Minister Mooney, you have questions for him? Everybody got it all right? Everybody gonna post their I got it when they hit an order. I mean, every time you do it, guys, so that we all will be encouraged by saying they doing it. We all doing it. So will you all unmute
This
and
is
let me know?
Nadine.
Say, okay, Nadine, who is that?
This is Nadine Delanato. I got on late, and I just want to know, can I pick up my products today for the $18.99 before I go out of town?
And then Nadine Dalanato, did I not see you in the parking lot on Wednesday and you asked me that same question?
Yeah, but they didn't have it ready.
But I told
So
you
today's
it wasn't going to
the 26th. That's why I was wondering.
Okay,
would I
so
be able
unless
to do it?
anything changed and I don't have any information that it has,
Okay.
then I don't think so. But it never was promised to be ready by the end of the month. It was
Oh,
promised.
okay.
Okay, my dear. You know I
All
want
right.
you to have
Thank
what
you.
you need. Thank you, dear.
Thank you.
Okay. Anybody else? Okay, then. Hey, leaders call immediately after. And guys, let me just say something. We need more leadership in those leadership meetings. And that means you need to hit Ruby. We want to welcome you with open arms. Please get to that next level so that we can, we brainstorm, we come together, we put things together, we figure things out, and we need more from our team. So come on, guys, rank. You started at Pearl, go to J, go to Sapphire, and the next one is Ruby. Or you can just jump to Ruby if you want to. It is possible. Okay, with that being said, okay, somebody's talking and they're really low.
Phyllis?
Yes.
One more thing before we go out here to push.
Yes.
Mirroring back to you. Customers now who just maybe spend $50 or $51, will they be allowed to get the 30% off? Is it 30%
No.
site-wide, or is it just for spending the $101?
Yeah, $100 and above.
It has to be $100. I just want to make that
And
crystal.
subtotal.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Subtotal. That's what they have to spend, not after the
Subtotal.
discount. You know,
Okay.
after the discount is off, they still need to be spending $100.
In order to receive the 30%, but we do still have the 10% site-wide, correct?
Site-wide for new customers, yeah, they can spend whatever. They'll get their 10% off. But I hope they don't use that 10% on a blood type test.
No. I'm not talking about new customers. I'm talking as far as every customer, any new or old. We still have the site-wide 10% off.
Okay. We have site-wide 30% off for everybody. They have to spend $100 or more.
Okay, but those spending less than that, do they have
No,
anything?
they don't.
No.
No. We
No.
can go bankrupt, Diana.
That's why I just want to be clear. Yes.
Okay.
All right. Thank you again.
You are welcome. I want you to be clear though, so I don't have a problem answering the questions.
Exactly. And my customers will ask that. And so I'm asking it already.
Right.
So I want them to spend a couple $500 or $600. So,
That's
you know,
hey. And if they want to spend a couple of more than the $4.99, they can just go back and put a second order in. Now they won't get 40 if it's a new customer. They won't get 40%, they'll get 30%.
Right. Got you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right. Anybody else?
Phyllis,
Yes, ma'am.
just before we close, mentioning on Saturday, 10 a.m., join Mike Newsom as he's going to be presenting and sharing everything we're talking about Akana and all of the specials, because it'll still be July. So meet us there, 10 a.m. Central Time. There'll be no deep dive training this Saturday, but I am still doing my content that I'm pushing out on Saturday at 3 p.m. for those that have been attending. This Saturday, I'm teaching on cancer. All right.
Okay, guys. Thank you. Anybody else before we go? Okay. Well, go out and do what? Push. Talk to you later. Bye now.